that cracked highway, your hand warm in mine. The radio hums our silence, all those years we left behind. City lights fade in the distance, stars flicker through the glass. Every mile pulls a new story from the past. And I know the road's been long, but look where we've come. Through every fall and every fight, we're still holding on. This is where the wild hearts stay, beating strong through the pain, burning bright when the night falls, rising up like fire again. No matter what we've lost, no matter what's been thrown away, we find our strength in the break, where the wild hearts stay. Your voice cuts through the quiet with a fierce kind of grace, reminding me what's worth keeping in this unforgiving race. Broken dreams line the roadside, but you never look back. We built a bridge from the ashes, turning white into black. And I know the road's been rough, but here's where we belong. Through every tear and every scar, we found a song. This is where the wild hearts stay, beating strong through the pain, burning bright when the night falls, rising up like fire again. No matter what we've lost, no matter what's been thrown away, we find our strength in the break, where the wild hearts stay. So run with me past the broken glass and the faded signs, where every heart beats a comeback, every fall rewinds. Together we'll chase the dawn through open fields and stormy skies. In this fearless dance of life, watch us rise. This is where the wild hearts stay, beating strong through the pain, burning bright when the night falls, rising up like fire again. No matter what we've lost, no matter what's been thrown away, we find our strength in the break, where the wild hearts stay. Yeah, here's where we stay, wild hearts unafraid, rising strong from the flames, forever unchained. Woke up to the weight of another mile, heavy heart dragging, caught in the trial. Coffee's cold on the kitchen table, life writing stories I'm barely able to label. But in this room filled with cracks and noise, I find a spark, a flicker of voice. These walls we break, the nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. City streets humming, rain painting streaks, tracing steps where pain often speaks. I carry doubts like worn out shoes, but every stumble writes a truth I choose. So when the silence presses too hard, I'll pick the pieces. God, my God, these walls we break, the nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand, underneath the thunder roar. There's a strength we've never known before, rising up from broken ground. Our hearts beat fierce, profound. We fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. So here we are, unbowed alive. In every fall we still survive. Walls fall down and so do fears. We're moving forward through the years. We started on a road with stars beneath our feet, chasing down the wild winds, a rhythm in the heat. The city lights behind us flickered like a flame, but every turn we took, it never stayed the same. And you held on tight through the restless nights, but I could see the cracks where we lost the fight. These walls that break, they tell our story loud. Freedom song dissolving in the dust and clouds, from passion's fire that once burned so bright, to silence in the distance, fading out of There was a time when every life was a claim, a promise written deep within a single name. But dreams collide like thunder in the pouring rain, and love becomes a place where we feel the pain. I reach for you through the storm and haze, but the music's fading in these fading days. These walls that break, they tell our story loud. Freedom song dissolving we tell our story loud. Freedom song dissolving in the dust and clouds. From passion's fire that once burned so bright, to silence in the distance, faded out of worn on our sleeves, finding freedom in the songs we breathe. I walked 1,000 miles beneath the fading light, worn boots on gravel roads, chasing what felt right. The cities hum behind me, the unknown ahead. Every scar a story, every step I tread. And when the night gets heavy, I don't close my eyes. I'll feel the fire burning like a new sunrise. Some stay and teach lessons carved in shadows, wisdom within reach, love found in quiet moments, resilience in the fall. Freedom's just a heartbeat, answering the call. And though the winds may shake me, I won't lose my ground. The melody inside me finding ways We met beneath the burning streetlights late one restless night. You held your secrets close like a book you'd never write. The city hums around us, but time slows just for two. Lost in a conversation where your truth breaks through. Every scar you hide, every dream you chase, I see your fight, every tear you place. Runaway fires lighting up this darkened sky, burning all our doubts, no asking why. Strong like the thunder rolling through our veins. In this moment, nothing else remains. You've walked 1,000 roads that never felt like home. Built your world from shattered glass on streets you roam. But here with me, your heart beats loud and clear, breaking free from silence, shedding all the fear. Every scar you hide, every dream you chase, I see your fight, every tear you place. Runaway fires lighting up this darkened sky, burning all our doubts, no asking why. Strong like the thunder rolling through our veins. In this moment, nothing else remains. Let the guitar scream, let the rhythm shake the ground. We're standing tall where lost souls are finally found. Oh, no more chains to hold us, no more nights alone. Together we ignite, turning stone to song. Runaway fire is lighting up this darkened sky, burning all our doubts, no asking why. Strong like the thunder rolling through our veins. In this moment, nothing else remains. Runaway fires, never fading light. Here with you, we'll face the fight. Long road behind me, worn boots and scars. Played every dive and every bar. Strings bent and torn from nights like these. A voice raw with stories only time can seize. And every chord I strike reminds me why I came. A steady pulse beneath the pain, I never die in flame. These fires that never fade, they burn inside my soul. Through heartbreak and the rain, they make me whole. Power in the silence, strength in every cry. Timeless music lives, and so will I. gets lonely, but the songs keep the fight. Electric under fingertips, lighting up the night. Bass hums a heartbeat, steady and strong, while drums mark the pounding of where I belong. And every note is a battle scar, one with pride, and melodies that carry me far and wide. These fires that never fade, they burn inside my soul. Through heartbreak and the rain, they make me whole. Power in the silence, strength in every cry. Timeless music lasts, and so in the lines I write. Freedom's not a distant star, it's living in the fight. No promises to hold me down, just open skies above. The anthem of my life, written with fierce love. These fires that never fade, they burn inside my soul. Through heartbreak and the rain, they make me whole. Power in the silence, strength in every cry. Timeless music lives, and so will I. Fires burn unbroken through every night and day. A song that never quits, lighting up my way. On a quiet street where the street lamps glow, you held a map with worn out folds. Eyes set on a distant line where the city meets the sky's outline. Every step felt heavy and so alive. We were chasing dreams just to survive. Hold on tight, we're chasing lights, running through the sleepless nights. Hearts on fire, burning bright. Dreams like stars within our sight. Never gone, never lost. Freedom's prize, worth the cost. Old vinyl spins on a fading desk. Songs of hope in a world grotesque. Your voice, a beacon breaking through every lyric, pulling me closer to you. Though the road been sharp and wild, we keep the faith like a red dust and cracks around the edges, a melody that caught my breath, story spun in fate and pledges. A roaring guitar bends the night, heavy drums that beat the fight, a voice that carries through the years, holding close both pain and life. Every chord tells the tale of hearts that broke, then learned to sail through the wild, relentless sea, chasing freedom endlessly. And through every storm, that song's the fire burning in my veins, a timeless roar that shakes the floor, breaking loose from all the chains. It lifts me up when I am down, a battle cry that shakes the ground. In every note I find my home, a power no one can dethrone. Memories like vinyl grooves, spinning stories raw and true. Love that fought against the odds, heartbreak that the silence brewed. Strings that swell like rising tides, piano keys where hope resides, a voice that breaks with strength combined, a band of brothers intertwined. Every chord tells a tale of hearts that broke, then learned to sail through the wild, relentless sea, chasing freedom endlessly. And through every storm, that song's the fire burning in my veins, a timeless roar that shakes the floor, breaking loose from all the chains. A battle cry that shakes the ground. In every note I find my home, a power no one can dethrone. Guitar strings bend like fate's own hand, bass pulses like steady plans, drums kick hard like thunder's roll, piano chords that heal the soul. Together they blaze a trail that lights the dark, fuels this tale. Freedom's anthem, loud and clear, lives in all who dare to hear. And through every storm, that song's the fire burning in my veins, a timeless roar that shakes the floor, breaking loose from all the chains. It lifts me up when I am down, a battle cry that shakes the ground. In every note I find my home, a power no one can dethrone. So let that timeless music play, no matter night or brightest day. A love, a loss, a fight, a dream alive forever in the stream. I still remember that old cafe where you laughed beneath the neon light. Coffee cups and tangled words, I was slipping softly into night. Your hand found mine unsteady and warm, a spark beneath the skin. We didn't need a story then, just the moment we were in. But the strings we played started to fray, the songs turned a little blue. Hearts like vinyl, scratched and spun, chasing the truth we once knew. And the music carried us through the pain, broken chords in an endless refrain. From the heartbreak, hope would arise in the power of our open skies. Our voices louder through the fall, together we found strength in it all. Guitar strings hum the memories, the nights we stayed up to dream. Every note a bridge across the silence, every beat a healing stream. Fingers tracing every fret, like tracing back the past. Fragments of us in minor keys, but we've learned to breathe at last. Though sometimes the rhythm falters and the words seem far away, we find each other in the music, in the breaking of the day. And the music carried us through the pain, broken chords in an endless refrain. From the heartbreak, hope would arise in the power of our open skies. Our voices louder through the fall, together we found strength in it all. Let the electric strings wail, let the drums speak out loud. Every crash, every hum, a confession we shout. The piano paints the colors we're feeling inside. Strings swell like the tide, in this song we confide. Yes, the music carried us through the pain, broken chords in an endless refrain. From the heartbreak, hope would arise in the power of our open skies. Our voices louder through the fall, together we found strength in it all. In every heartfelt ballad, every rock anthem's glow, we find a place to heal, a place to grow. I remember that old road where we used to drive. Windows down, cranking up anthems, feeling alive. Every chord a story spinning in the air. Our hearts in sync with the beats that dare to care. But time has its own rhythm, tearing through the night, leaving cracks in melodies where we songs and sweet refrains all intertwined. The soundtrack of our scars forever in my mind. Through heartbreak storm, the music holds me tight. A beacon burning wild, cutting through the night. When the silence breaks, I hear your voice still calling. A rush of fire in the quiet, no more falling. Power in the pain, in every song we made. Timeless tunes that never fade. Resilience in each note, freedom in the sound. Together we've been lost and found. The anthems roar and the ballads cry. They lift us up and teach us why. When the silence breaks, I hear your voice still calling. A rush of fire in the quiet, no more falling. Power in the pain, in every song we made. Timeless tunes that never fade. So play it loud, this story never ends. In every chord, the heart transcends. I remember the night when the city fell asleep. Streetlights flickered like they were keeping secrets too deep. You and I in that old cafe, sipping dreams in a fragile way. Every word was a promise, every silence a prayer. And the night held us tight, but we weren't bound in the heat of that moment. We found our sound burning bright, like a fire that won't die. Through the storms and the fights, we learned to fly. From shattered pieces, a new light grows. In the heartache and hope, the story flows. Oh. Winds changed and the roads became rough, but you held my hand, told me to be tough. The scars tell the chapters only we understand. Built on resilience, freedom's command. Though the nights got colder, our voices rose in the face of the silence we chose to oppose. Burning bright like a fire that won't die. every note we play, we survive. Burning bright like a fire that won't die. Through the storms and the fights, we learn to fly. From shattered pieces, a new light grows in the heartache and hope. The story flows. So here's to the nights that made us strong, the paths we took, the right and wrong. Burning bright in the endless fight, our song remains a beacon of light. Out here beneath the weary sky, tires hum against the seams. Every mile of memory stitched into the seams. Old friends fade in silhouettes and reviews glance, and the streetlights pass like fleeting chance. And the nights of canvas stretch so wide, I trace the lands where dreams collide. This is the road that leads me home, where broken hearts find space to roam. Through silent streets and stories told, I find the strength to let go, to coffee spoons and worn-out boots, tales of love and fight. Every step a chapter written in the fading light. Street corners hum with laughter, tears washed in rain. Pressed pages of a heart that's known both joy and pain. And the nights of canvas stretch so wide, I trace the lines where dreams collide. This is the road that leads me home, where broken hearts find space to roam. Through silent streets and stories told, I find the strength to let go, to guitar cries and quiet bends, a soulful every note, plea, bass and drums, heartbeat, the pulse of what's inside of me. Strings swell like rising tides, lifting the weight I bear. In this slow unraveling, I find you everywhere. This is the road that leads me home, where broken hearts find space to roam. Through silent streets and stories told, I find the strength to let go, to hold. And on this road, with every stone I walk, I breathe, I'm not alone. Streetlights flicker in the rain, worn out boots tapping the cold pavement. Every step a memory, a story tattooed in the cracks beneath my feet. City hums a restless tune, chasing dreams that scurry through the night. Flickering signs and distant lives, some broken, some ready to fight. I've been holding on to words I never said, fighting shadows in my own head. But tonight there's a fire that's building inside me. It's time to set those chains free, breaking through the silence with a roar. Heartache turned to battle scars I wore. The road is long, but I'm standing tall in this slow dance. I'll catch my fall. Every wound is a lesson learned. From the ashes, watch me burn. Breaking through the silence. Old photographs scatter on the floor, faces smiling through the pain. A soundtrack of struggles and hopes in every chord, a sweet refrain. Electric strings cut through the night, rough edges softened by the truth. Carving out a path from dark to light, holding tight to restless youth. I've been chasing dreams behind closed doors, treading water, wanting more. But now the music's calling loudly inside me. No more hiding, I'll own my story. Breaking through the silence with a roar. Heartache turned to battle scars I wore. The road is long, but I'm standing tall in this slow dance. I'll catch my fall. Every wound is a lesson learned. From the ashes, watch me burn. Breaking through the silence. Strings swell like hope rising with the dawn. Piano keys hold the strength to carry on. Guitar wails the fight, the pain, the truth I won't deny. In each note I find the wings to fly. Breaking through the silence with a roar. Heartache turned to battle scars I wore. The road is long, but I'm standing tall in this slow dance. I'll catch my fall. Every wound is a lesson learned. From the ashes, watch me burn. Breaking through the silence. And as the night turns into day, I find my voice, my own way. Breaking through the silence. This is more than survival, it's my defiance. Out here where the open road meets the fading light, I trace the lines of every scar that's been earned in the fight. The city's noise falls behind, just the hum of tires on tar. Dreams like stars calling me farther than I thought I'd go so far. There's a fire inside that won't quit, burning through every doubt. I'm holding on to a promise that freedom never runs out. voice inside keeps singing, turning loss into gain. A road unwinds before me, painted gold by the setting sun. Every fall made me stronger, every night taught me how to run. This courage is my compass, pointing always to the dawn. I'm chasing dreams relentless till the fear is gone. I was born to fly higher than the sky, breaking through the silence. I was born to fly higher than the sky, breaking through the silence where my true heart lies. No chains to bind me, no walls to confine. With every beat I'm rising. This life is mine. Let the guitars wail like thunder, pounding through my veins. Strings swell like the ocean, washing away the pain. In the hush that follows, I find strength to carry on. A voice that never falters, in this battle I belong. I was born to fly higher than the sky, breaking through the silence where my true heart lies. No chains to bind me, no walls to confine. With every beat I'm rising. This life is mine. Born to fly into the light. I climb with open wings. I claim this time. No looking back, just endless blue. I'm free, unbound and true. We met beneath the neon sign, a city street at midnight. Your eyes were holding stories no one else had heard before. The night stretched out like rivers flowing under tired skies. Two broken souls got tangled up and wanted something more. I felt the weight of silence start to crack around our words, and for the first time in a while I wasn't feeling so unheard. When the night runs dry, will you still be holding on through the heartbreak songs? When the light feels gone, we're singing loud, letting all the pain unwind. In the ruins we rebuild when the night runs dry. Fingertips trace memories across my withered hands, like pages worn from pages read over and over again. We dance beneath the city lights, a fragile kind of hope, the kind you find when everything you've had just slips away. And every shattered piece of us was a note in something true, a melody of healing breaking through.